All right, so let's look at some example problems here. So first thing is we've got populations of U.S. counties. So we've taken some separate, bunch of samples here, just different counties, and we're looking for just an average for the total, or average for each. Well, if we're looking at the means, um, for sample one, we take all of these numbers, these x values, these population numbers, and we add them up. That's what this, you know, little e guy means. I mean, it adds up all of the x's that you have, and then we do divide by the total number. So each of these we divide by 5. So, um, 41,639.2 is the average, or is 208,196 divided by 5, and so on. We get these different numbers down the line. Now, again, we can take the mean of means if we want, and we can add all these things up. We can have 41,639.2 plus, you know, 202,769. Maybe I should. 202,769.0, and then we could have 23,643.6. Right? We could do this average pretty quick and find out what the average of all of these are. Right? So without a calculator, we got this is 0.8. This is 1. We're going to carry the 2. That's 10, 13, so that's 15. Carry the 1. 12, 19, so that's 20. Carry the 2. We got 3, 5, 6. So that's 6, 6, 2. So we should look, this should be 266,000 and 51.8. Well, we want to divide that by 3 to find what our true mean is. We got 26605.1.8, and we want to divide that by 3. So I'm going to do this in a different color. So 3 doesn't go into 2, but it does go into 26. It goes into 26 8 times. So we get 24, and that's going to be 2, 6. We get 8 again. 24, 2, 0. So this is 6. So we get, and we get 18, which is 2, 5. Whoa. This is 8 again. So that's 24. So we get a 1, 1. We got, that goes in 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. So we got 2, 8. And that goes in 9 times-ish. And then we can go on down the line. But basically about 88,683 would be the mean of all of these counties. So that's really all you have to do is just add stuff up and divide. How hard is that? 2, let's say we're looking for a median. So we have this huge data set here. Okay, we want to make sure first off that it's ordered, which, as we're looking at it, it is, funny enough. And we need to know what the total number of our observations are. Well, to be smart about this, let's just count one row. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got 3 rows of 12, which makes 36. And we got 4 on the bottom, which gives us 40. So we've got 40 observations. Well, as we learned from our other videos, and maybe just from school forever, if we have an even number and we're looking for a median, we need to find and average the 2 middle numbers. So we need to find the 20th and the 21st. Well, since we know they go by 12, this is going to be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Wait, did I add wrong? Maybe I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, it just looks like the book is wrong. Surprise, surprise. So this is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I am slow. That's right. My fault, guys. So I corrected myself pretty quickly. But so this is our 20th observation, and this is our 21st. They're the same thing, so our median is going to be 13. Well, not very hard to do. Obviously, you just need to make sure you count right, unlike me, right? But at least I corrected, so good deal. Next up, we're going to look at, trimmed mean. Now, I'm not going to go through and add all of these, but we're just going to look and you can do this on your own and bring the number to me because I'd like to know. Um, well, when we look at these contracts, um, these are contracts for the Bulls. Brad Miller. But anyway, we go through and we see, okay, so we've got some people not making a whole lot of money, and we've got some making a ton of money. All right, lots and lots of money. So, what if I wanted to get rid? I don't want to. I don't. I want to get rid of my 10 millionaires. Okay, so get rid of these guys. So if I take away these guys, I have to take away the bottom two as well. So we need to figure out what percentage that is in order to call that our trimmed mean. So we need to know the total number of players. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we've got 14 players. So we are taking away 2/14ths, or from each side. 2/14ths from each side, or 1/7. So, if we're dividing 1 into 7, excuse me, 7 into 1, um, that gives us a about 14%. Yeah, about 14% trimmed mean, so we can call it that. So 14% trimmed mean would be, again, so this is 14%, and this is 14%. So it's not, you wouldn't call it a 28% trimmed mean, it's just 14 because you're taking it from each side. But somebody, actually all of you guys, find for me what this average is. I don't have a calculator on me. So go ahead and do that for me for homework as well. And finally, let's look at a sample proportion where it's not uncommon for a cell phone user to complain about the quality of his or her service, right? So they basically called them up and asked them if they were satisfied or not, and we got these different responses. So if we were looking to find, our probability or our sample proportion, so out of this sample, how many people were satisfied? Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We had 9 out of how many? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, this is the same as 0.6 or 3/5, depending on how you want to answer it. Those are both fine. Now, that's our sample proportion because we just had a sample. So population proportion we will talk about much later, but that's how we find all these values.